Good morning guys and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is another blind sniff or blind perfume haul type of video, except today's video is in collaboration with a company called ScentsGift. So ScentsGift, if you haven't heard of them, is an amazing company that allows you to try 8 ml sample sizes or even up to 10 ml sample sizes of really beautiful luxury niche fragrances. So it's a great way to explore lots of luxury niche fragrances without having to break the bank, and you're guaranteed to find something that you love. So in today's sample pack, I do have some fragrances that are new to me, and I have a couple that I've already smelled before, but I'm really excited to revisit them. And ScentsGift does also have free domestic shipping. Everything is 100% authentic, and they have a huge variety of amazing, beautiful niche fragrances for you to try out. Baccarat Rouge, fragrances like Delina, Xerjoff, and lots of other fragrance houses for you to explore. They come in these really beautiful little decanters, and they're beautifully packaged. They have gorgeous labels, and it really is a pleasure shopping on this website. This would make such a beautiful gift idea, especially with the holidays just around the corner. And they were also kind enough to give me a discount code for you. So if you use the code SIMPLE20, you will save 20% on your order. And this code does expire Friday, October 28th of this year, 2022. So definitely do take advantage of my code before it expires. So I will have everything linked down in the description box below. Once again, thank you so much to ScentsGift for working with me and sponsoring today's video. Alright guys, so this is the little box that I got from ScentsGift, and I'm really excited to try these because these are all luxury niche fragrances, and 3 of them are new to me. I've never smelled them before, so I'm super excited. There was quite a few on the website that I had already smelled, and there's a couple in here that I have already smelled, but I wanted to revisit them because I've never actually reviewed them on this channel. They come in this really beautiful, structured, like very well made little box, and it says ScentsGift on the front, and it does have a magnetized closure. So this bit here is magnetized. So this actually would make such a good Christmas gift or birthday gift or a gift for any other occasion that you celebrate. If you have somebody in your family who is really into fragrance, this is such a good way to let somebody explore different perfumes and see what might be good for them. And this is what the little vials look like. So really pretty. I love the colors of these little decanters. They're so pretty. So you've got gold and silver. It says ScentsGift.com in the bottom corner, and then they are really nicely protected with the bubble wrap, and you have them here nestled inside the little foam pockets. So the ones that they sent me are Juliet Has a Gun Vanilla Vibes, Nishane Fan Your Flames, Maison Margiela Beach Walk, Comme de Garcons, and that's Comme de Garcons 2, I guess. By the way, I may not be pronouncing these perfectly, you guys, so I do apologize. And Xerjoff 1861 Naxos. Again, I don't know if I'm saying that properly. I think it's called Naxos. It could be Naxos. So yeah, I'm really excited. I haven't smelled the Fan Your Flames or the Comme de Garcons or the Xerjoff Naxos. I'm really excited. I've heard such good things about Naxos. And then the other ones I've already smelled before, which are the Vanilla Vibes and the Beach Walk. And actually, those 2 perfumes are quite similar to one another. So I thought this was a really good opportunity to compare and contrast and tell you which one I think is my favorite. So yeah, super excited. I have my coffee here, and I'm also burning a vanilla pumpkin marshmallow candle because it is very much fall time. I also have some little fragrance sniffing sticks so we can spray our fragrances and experience them together. So why don't we begin with the ones that I have already smelled and save the new ones for last. I'm not even sure how many mils these little bottles are, you guys, but they're just packaged so nicely, and they have like a nice little label on them. Very chic and very nicely done, and also the perfect size to throw into a handbag or bring with you if you're traveling, which I absolutely love. When I go on vacation, I like to use a new perfume to try to get like new memories associated with that perfume. So this will be a perfect opportunity to do that if I like any of these. Okay, so the first one that we're going to spray is the Juliet Has a Gun Vanilla Vibes. Now, I may go through the notes of these. Okay, so the notes that you have in Vanilla Vibes are salt in the opening. In the middle, you have Vanilla Absolute and Orchid. And in the base, you have tonka bean, sandalwood, musk, and benzoin. Now, I have smelled this one in the store before and on my skin, and I will say it was kind of a mixed feeling toward this perfume. I loved it in one sense, but there was something about it that I wasn't 100% sure about, and that note that I wasn't sure about was the salt note. Sometimes for me, when it comes to salty notes or oceanic fragrances, they can have this sort of, I don't want to say it not in a bad way, but like it has like this very realistic seawater touch, which sometimes can be really, really good, but sometimes a seawater touch can come across smelling a little bit dirty, especially on certain skin chemistries. So sometimes that like salty note in here, that seawater touch, rubbed me the wrong way. So this one was very much, I was on the fence about it perfume. Also, I'm surprised that there's no coconut listed in here because for some reason I thought this was a coconutty perfume, but let's go ahead and give this a spray. So super cute packaging as well, you guys. I absolutely love this. I think this is so chic and so elegant. Love that they have the cursive ScentsGift on the bottom. And when you take the cap off, this is what it looks like. So pretty, you guys. I absolutely love it. And let's go ahead and give it a spray. I could have sworn that there was coconut in this perfume, but okay. And my whole table is gonna smell like perfume. Okay, this is such a nice perfume, you guys. I can see why so many people love this perfume. It is so good. Why did I think there was coconut? Is it because it was called... Is it because it looks coconutty? Like the advertising for Vanilla Vibes is very much tropical. So nice. You know, this one could really grow on me. I actually really, really love this one. Like I said, I tried it on in the store. I think I tried it on in the city a few months ago. And I went so far as to actually order a full bottle. But then I was like, I think I'm being a little hasty. And I actually returned the bottle without even opening it because I thought, I don't want to be hasty. But this smells so nice, you guys. Vanilla Vibes, it's gorgeous. And actually, I did find this perfume to have good longevity. I know a lot of people say that the Vanilla Vibes from Juliet Has doesn't have good longevity. I found this to last quite a long time. And you know what this smells really beautiful layered with is Nest's Sun-Kissed Hibiscus, which is a similar type of fragrance, but I think that one actually does have coconut in it. And that one is really, really tropical and beachy and sun-kissed and golden, very beautiful. But this one, layered with Nest Sun-Kissed Hibiscus, is an amazing combination, and I definitely recommend it. So I'd have to put this on my skin to get a full sensation for it, but the only thing that holds me back from being head over heels with this perfume is sometimes I think that that salty seawater touch might rub me the wrong way. Now, of course, our tastes in perfume are always changing. A note that you hated years ago, maybe today you do like it. It's kind of like food. Our palate changes all the time. But this is absolutely beautiful. But it definitely does have a beachy touch to it. And I'm really surprised not to see coconut listed, at least in some small form. But I definitely do get that saltiness. I get a lot of vanilla. It's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. And I really, really like it. So I'm really excited to have this little bottle. I want to say this is about like a 5 to an 8 ml. I'm going to have to look on the website and I will correct myself if I'm wrong and I will put it at the bottom of the screen. But this is such a good size to test out the perfume and see if it's something that you will actually like for yourself. So the next one is Beach Walk. Now this one actually does have coconut in it, you guys. So the notes that you have in Beach Walk are bergamot, lemon, and pink pepper. So there is a bit of a freshness. This one's a little bit more complex, I would say. You also have ylang ylang, coconut, and heliotrope. So definitely this one actually does have that coconut note in there. Also the really tropical ylang ylang. And then you have musk, benzoin, and cedar. So a couple of similarities, but also a few differences. This one also doesn't have the vanilla in it. They've replaced the vanilla with coconut and some more floral notes. So let's go ahead and give Beach Walk a spray. This one is not going to be new to many people. It's very, very popular. And it's not new to me. I've smelled it before. Again, it was just one that I wasn't sure I wanted. You guys know if you watch my channel that coconut is not one of my favorite notes. Like I really like the way it smells, but I don't always love wearing coconut perfumes. Okay. Ooh, gosh, it's so nice. Oh, it's so nice. It honestly smells like an island. And it like fills the room around you. Oh, Replica can do nothing wrong, I swear. All right, so this one smells quite different from Vanilla Vibes. But yet they both give me the same feeling. So Beach Walk smells truly a lot more, I want to say refined maybe, and realistic. It really does smell like you are walking or taking a walk down a beach one morning. You get this like clean, airy floral touch. You get the coconut. Smells like you're surrounded by beautiful flowers as well, beautiful tropical flowers. But then you also have this like warm, creamy benzoin component. So yeah, this is quite different from Vanilla Vibes, honestly. Which one do I like better? I guess they're too different to compare. For some reason, I always lumped these two together because they both gave me this beachy, coconutty vibe. But Vanilla Vibes is much more about a vanilla meets a salty ocean air quality, whereas the Beach Walk is a lot more like floral, realistic, I'm actually at a beach kind of quality. It's really nice. Honestly, if I have to go with my gut, you guys, I can't make up my mind between the two. We'll revisit these at the end and I'll tell you which ones are my favorite, but that is the Beach Walk. So very realistic and very airy and very floral and quite expensive smelling and comforting, very coconutty, very beachy, and at the same time just really like airy and soft and light, not overbearing or overpowering. Doesn't smell like your typical tropical sunscreeny type of perfume. All right, so the next one I'm really excited because I haven't smelled this one before, and this is Comme de Garcons, and this is the number 2. I'm probably pronouncing this wrong or presenting it wrong, but whatever. This is my first experience ever with this fragrance house, you guys, and this one apparently is for unisex. And it has notes of aldehydes, angelica, tea, mandarin orange, mate or mate, I'm not sure how you say that, ink, that's interesting, magnolia, nutmeg, West Indian bay, coriander, caraway, cinnamon, incense, patchouli, cedar, vetiver, amber, and labdanum. So this is a loaded fragrance. It has some notes in here that make me a little bit scared, like ink. Aldehydes sometimes can go either way. The incense, the labdanum. This, I think, is going to be a very spicy, I think this is going to be a very spicy, woody, intense fragrance, although the bottle makes it look like it would be light and airy and easy to wear and fresh. By the way, these have really beautiful atomizers. I don't know if you noticed with the other two, but gorgeous, gorgeous atomizer. All right, I'm nervous, you guys. I have a feeling this is going to be one that I don't love. All right, Comme de Garcons 2. Okay. I can smell it from here. Okay. Wow, that's different. Not what I was expecting. Fresher and airier to wear than I was expecting. It's quite a high quality scent, I can say that, I think, because it is filling the air around me and very potent. Definitely aldehydic, like the aldehydes jump out more than anything else. Interesting, wow. Okay, so this is an example that you can't judge a book by its cover. I'm not saying I'm head over heels in love with it, but this smells completely different than what the notes had me thinking it would smell like. I thought this was gonna smell kind of dirty, woody, like leathery, manly, very masculine, very like I made this perfume in a cabin in the woods sort of vibe, and that is not what I'm getting at all. It's quite fresh, like it's actually quite fresh. It is kind of spicy. It almost makes me want to sneeze a little bit. How would I describe this? I would describe this as, I don't even know how to describe this. This is incredibly unique. I think it's more masculine than feminine. It kind of smells like a rich guy working in an office. He is an older guy. He doesn't want to smell overtly sexy. He's not running around wearing Acqua di Gio or something like that. He's not wearing like Jean Paul Gaultier La Mail or anything like that. He wants to smell fresh, woody, interesting, distinguished, but just kind of easygoing, like simple, easy to wear, interesting. It almost has like a t-shirt vibe. It almost has like a clean t-shirt, aldehydic, mixed with these sort of peppery, spicy, like incensey components. The woodiness is not strong. The spiciness is not strong, although it's a very spicy perfume. It's not like, I really thought that this was going to be super, super heavy in the woody, spicy components. It's definitely more freshy and green smelling to me. I don't love this for myself. I wouldn't wear this myself. Like, I absolutely would not wear this for myself. I can't picture this on a woman, really. But I do think that it's a nice scent. Yeah, it's very, very different. I would be interested to try all of the other Comme de Garcons fragrances because I know there's a few other ones, and I would really be interested to try a more feminine one. This one for me is not feminine really at all, even though it's made for women and men. Not my cup of tea, very different, but I'm glad that I smelled it because it's quite interesting, it's quite unique, and I always wondered what it smelled like. Okay, you guys, so next we have Nishane Fan Your Flames. Now, Nishane is a company that I really like. I have actually owned a couple of their fragrances, but both of those fragrances did not end up staying for me. They did not end up working out for me. What I will say is that what I know about Nishane is that they are potent, they are high quality, they are long lasting, they are unique, and they are beautiful. So I have a lot of respect and admiration for the Nishane company, and Fan Your Flames is a very popular one. I know a lot of people like it. Looking at the notes, it could go either way because notes only say so much. There also comes into play the quality of the fragrance and all of that stuff. So I'm really excited to spray this. It looks like it's going to be a very boozy, sexy perfume. And I think this is for men and women. All right, this could be interesting. So this has notes of coconut, rum, tobacco, tonka bean, Chinese cedar, and oak moss. So the tobacco and the cedar makes me feel like masculine, but then they've thrown that coconut in there. So it could be sweet. It could be a little feminine maybe. And then we've got this boozy rum. I don't typically like boozy fragrances. Let's go ahead and give this one a spray. Oh my gosh, I pulled it right out. Okay, so there you guys go. That's what the inside looks like. I didn't even mean to do that, but I did that. So that's actually pretty cool because then you can, once you're done with this one, you could put another one in there and bring it with you to travel. So that is what the decant looks like. These are really nicely made, by the way. They're very well done. They look really substantial. Oh my gosh, wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, wow. 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 Maybe I won't even talk about how it smells. I'll just sit here and say wow the whole time. My boyfriend does not like these type of perfumes or fragrances. He doesn't like sweet, overly spicy, woody, warm fragrances for himself. He likes fresh, clean, like Acqua di Gio type of perfumes that are very fresh and aquatic. He doesn't like these for himself, but this type of scent, you guys, makes me wish he did because I would love to smell this on him. Wow, you guys. Wow, this is so good. Oh my goodness, wow, that's amazing. I'll just call this video wow. How about that? I'll just entitle the entire video wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is reminding me a lot of some of the darker, deeper, more boozy fragrances from Kilian. Something like Back to Black or Black Phantom or those type of perfumes, which by the way, I don't have all the notes of all those memorized. Or like Intoxicated. Also maybe along the lines of like a Tom Ford, Tobacco Vanille, Vanille Fatale, those type of perfumes, but with a boozy quality. The booziness in here is not alcoholic. Like it doesn't smell to me like I don't smell rum. Like it's very well blended. It doesn't even particularly smell coconutty. Lots of tobacco, yes. Very, very woody and not woody, that's not the right word. Very deep. This is intoxicating. This is absolutely intoxicating. Wow, you guys. Not the type of perfume I would typically wear. If I was somebody who frequented, like if I went out to a lot of like piano bars and stuff like that and I wanted to smell very deep and mysterious, I would wear this. Although for me personally, I would rather smell this on a man, but I think definitely women can pull this off. It's very, very boozy and seductive. This is actually a great fall winter scent. Like this video is perfect for this time of year, minus beach walk and vanilla vibes. But this is perfect for this time of year because this is such a good fragrance for fall and winter for men and women. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, wow. This is super, super sexy. Wow, it just smells so good. It's reminding me almost a little bit of Maison Margiela Jazz Club a touch. Not that it smells like Jazz Club, but it's giving a little bit of Jazz Club vibes. So this is kind of like a Jazz Club meets like a dark, boozy Kilian fragrance with a hint of like Tom Ford lingering around in there, like some of the more tobacco Tom Ford fragrances. Also, even a little bit of Van Cleef & Arpels Bois Doré, which is like a metallic, tobacco-y unisex scent that men and women could both equally wear. It has this cold sense to it. Almost wishing I wouldn't have gotten rid of that one, by the way, you guys. Like, I'm low-key wishing I would have kept every perfume I've ever had just so that I could dig them out and talk about them with you, but you guys know me with my anxiety and my desire to have a small collection. I just couldn't do that. It would be so overwhelming for me and all that stuff. That's what this gives. This is by far the most impressive, like mind-blowing perfume so far from today's video. This one takes the #1 spot. If I was giving out awards for the best fragrance, this one takes the #1 spot so far. And it's not in any way dirty. It doesn't in any way smell like too dirty or too woody or heavy. It's just deep and dark and seductive and a little sweet. And that coconut note, you guys, in there, wow. Like, it doesn't smell like coconut, but the coconut gives it this creamy, airy component, similar to what the metallic notes do in Bois Doré from Van Cleef & Arpels, if you've ever smelled that one. Bois Doré has this cold metallic component that just gives it this uniqueness. And in here, that's what the coconut does. It gives it this like cold, white smelling touch. I mean, tobacco and coconut together, that was genius. That was genius. I'm telling you, the people at Nishane are geniuses. Okay, so the last one, you guys, is Xerjoff 1861 Naxos. Now, when I go on the website, there's a lot of different versions of this Naxos fragrance. I'm super excited to smell this because this one also has tobacco, which I didn't realize, but it also has honey, jasmine, vanilla. I'm really excited to smell this one. This one looks a little bit more complex than the Fan Your Flames. It also has lavender, bergamot, lemon, cinnamon, cashmere, and tonka bean. So what I'm really excited for in this one is that I think the lavender, the cashmere, jasmine, honey, vanilla, tobacco, I think this could be an incredible, incredible fragrance. Let's go ahead and spray it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm discovering so many good scents. This is actually such a good way to go if you want to try a whole bunch of really good niche fragrances. This is such a good way to go because this has been such a nice experience. Okay, you guys, I'm actually nervous because if anything knocks me off my feet more than the Nishane, forget about it. Like, I need to start getting more into niche fragrances again, you guys. I really do. And also, don't judge me because we know the perfume rabbit hole, and if I start buying perfumes again, you guys have to promise not to judge me. This one is a lot fresher and lighter than the Fan Your Flames. Quite masculine. It's smelling very masculine to me, probably from the lavender. Also has a freshness to it. The bergamot, the lemon, yes. Different. Okay, not what I was expecting so far. Okay, this one's fresh actually, which obviously it's going to be fresh. There's the top notes are bergamot, lemon, and lavender. There is a sweetness. As it starts to dry down, it does become a little more sweet. I think that's the honey and the cinnamon coming through. A very interesting fragrance. I love when companies mix a whole bunch of fresh fragrances, like fresh notes, in with those sweeter, darker, deeper notes. It creates a really nice contrast. It creates a really nice contrast in the fragrance between the freshness and also there's my cat, the freshness and also the depth, you know, like Nishane Annie does the same thing. Okay, this actually has a freshly cleaned t-shirt or laundry component. It's very clean. It's very fresh. It's very pleasant. I thought this was going to be deep and seductive and sexy. It's not deep and seductive and sexy the way that Fan Your Flames is. It's fresh and airy and masculine and clean, but it's also warm and comforting and cozy and kind of sweet. Really, 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 really nice. Stunning. It's a really nice fragrance. This one I think definitely has to go on skin to get a full appreciation because I can tell that the dry down would be absolutely stunning. This is incredible. So I thought this one was more masculine off the get-go, but now that it's dried down, I think it's actually pretty unisex and maybe even more feminine. Like, I think a man or a woman could wear this, but this is beautiful. This is actually beautiful. So yeah, it does take you on a journey. I will say that. So where the Nishane Fan Your Flames was sort of like bold and intoxicating and dark and alluring and sexy and seductive right off the hop. And it was just like, wow, like what is this? What is this thing that just hit my nose? And it didn't really take me on a journey. It didn't change a whole lot. It was very linear. The Naxos definitely takes you on a journey. If you're used to Victor Noir Flower Bomb and Olivier Belle and Black Opium and stuff, this is not giving you that. This is very much a niche fragrance, and it smells like a niche fragrance. It's interesting, it's complex, it's nuanced, it's different, it's unique. Quite stunning. Where would I wear this? I feel like it's an everyday scent. It's really beautiful. And you know, I have to give it credit as well. You really cannot judge a book by its cover. Even if you're ordering samples for yourself, you cannot judge a book by its cover, because I never would have chosen this based on the notes. I would have seen honey, cinnamon, and tobacco, and I would have run screaming for the hills, because something like Kilian's Angel Share, like absolutely not. Angel Share and I are not friends. I just don't like boozy, honey, cinnamony, spicy, tobacco-y fragrances. They're just not my cup of tea. However, the way it's done here is beautiful. There's also that cashmere in here, which maybe is giving it that clean, cozy shirt feeling that I'm getting. It's absolutely stunning. It's perfectly unisex, I think. Men or women could wear it. It's clean, it's fresh. It's not what I would choose for a date night. It isn't what I would choose for a date night. But you guys, I have to try more from Xerjoff, because this house is just phenomenal. I have tried lots of different Xerjoff fragrances. I've owned quite a few Xerjoff fragrances. Xerjoff is incredible, and I really need to visit more from this house. There are so many incredible fragrances out there, you guys. And also more from Nishane. Like, I'm absolutely sold on Nishane now. I need to smell more from them. So anyway, that is Xerjoff Naxos. I do apologize for spending forever talking about these perfumes, but it's been a while and maybe I needed to get it out of my system. It's been a really long time since I've done a video on samples or fragrances that are new to me. So those are all of the fragrances that were generously gifted to me from ScentsGift. This was such a pleasure working with them, opening the package, just everything from the time it took to ship to me, the presentation, the care that was taken, the beautiful labeling, everything about it was really, really nice. And I definitely do recommend this as a great way to sample some niche fragrances. They have a ton of them on their website. I will have all of the information linked in the description down below. You can try out things like Baccarat Rouge and obviously Xerjoff and a whole bunch of other really amazing luxury fragrances for much more affordable before actually committing to a full bottle. So I'll have everything linked down below, and that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching.